of the challenge. I'm not smelling yet in my same outfit. Awesome. Happy day 3. I'm talking all about travel today. If you've been watching me on social media, you all know I love to travel. And I know oftentimes people I work with in CMW, they travel as well. And a lot of people come to us because they love to travel and they want to learn how to eat in anywhere in the world, any situation, any single time, and still be on track with their goals. So I also know that one of the biggest reasons, that's why this is my 3rd reason people are inconsistent, is because they travel. And they say it's harder to stay on track when they're traveling. So I want to show you guys today why that's not true and how to change your thinking about traveling so you can actually stay on track with your goals. All right, so this is one of my favorite topics of conversation, traveling and staying on track. So make sure you take some notes and make sure that when you comment today, you share your big takeaway and photo proof of your habit. Because even if you are traveling, maybe you're traveling right now, maybe you're on vacation, maybe you're on a work trip, you're at a kids event, whatever it is, you can still stay on track with your habit. So this is a great chance to create some evidence that this is possible for you and to build that confidence in yourself. And yesterday I talked all about building confidence in yourself through community, but this is another opportunity for you to build confidence on your own without the help of somebody else. Okay? So what I want to talk about when it comes to traveling is people sometimes tell me, well, it's so hard to stay on track with traveling. They say that there's less options out there, that they don't plan, that they don't have control of their day, their schedule's all off. There's so many temptations around. They don't have the motivation to stay on track. They're in the Bahamas and there's pina coladas everywhere. They just want to, enjoy them and not worry about it. They're on vacation. And let me tell you guys something. I love a good pina colada. I'll drink them right here in Florida. I don't have to go on vacation to have a pina colada. They are good. We actually have a skinny pina colada recipe in our cookbook, which is great. But I want you guys to know that you can always have strategy when it comes to traveling. And we teach all of this in CMW. But today I'm going to give you one of my favorite tips. And like I said, it comes down to mindset. Because the biggest thoughts, and I said this yesterday, right? The greatest source of motivation comes from our own thoughts. And when people travel, the negative, self-sabotaging thoughts they're often telling themselves is, I have no control, right? I'm at the mercy of the hotel or of this location, right? Is that totally true? Is it true that you have zero control of what you put in your mouth when you're on vacation? It's not totally true. Okay. Even if you are having all of your meals delivered to you, maybe you're at a work conference, okay, and they give you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, okay? From my experience with this and clients I've worked with, usually there are a couple of options that they give you. Now the question is, do you know what the healthier option is? And the second question is, are you choosing it? And that's a different conversation, right? That's because there's a temptation around. So it's not that you have no control of what you eat, right? So the question I want you to ask yourself, so as soon as that self-sabotaging thought comes up, right? I have no control over this. I want you to cancel that thought. And I want you to ask yourself this question. What can I control? What can I do? One of the biggest reasons that we feel powerless when traveling and we can't stay on track is because we feel like we've lost all control. So it is your duty to get yourself in a place where you feel like you have some control. Because when you feel like you have some control, you will feel empowered to make better decisions. And I'm not saying you have to make all the best decisions ever. When I travel, I still have my food freedom. When I go to Europe, for example, I love to have pastries and a nice cappuccino at 5 o'clock in the afternoon because it's early. You gotta have your food freedom. However, we can still have balance and moderation in our life. So what can I control? Okay, so what I can control is how I prepare for my trips. So for example, when I travel, I always travel with some of my favorite snacks. I'll share a couple of these right now. So I always travel with nuts, Okay, I like almonds. I like, what else? I'll do like a nut mix, for example. I'll also travel with one of my favorite protein bars. But I don't sell any products, FYI, but I truly love the IQ bars. I get them on Amazon, but they also sell them at some health food stores, like Wegmans, for example, in the Northeast carries them. I think maybe some Sprouts markets carry them as well, but I usually just get mine on Amazon. Love them. They are completely free of all allergens, so except for nuts, I should say. But there's no soy, no dairy, no gluten. They are delicious. I love them. So I travel with those. I always order a box before I travel. Sometimes I bring 2 boxes depending on how long I'm going for, because I want like a quick, easy, maybe a breakfast or a snack when I'm on the go. So I'll always prepare or plan with some snacks. I'm not even a big snacker, to be honest, but just to have, maybe if I'm at the airport or I'm on a road trip, I always plan, because I know I can control my food when I bring some things, okay? I can also control what I order on a menu, right? So if I go to a restaurant where someone tells me there's never anything healthy on the menu, I'm like, I eat out quite a bit in all different kinds of restaurants. And all over the country, I've road tripped from Florida to Colorado, for example. I go all through the southern part of the U.S. Even when people say there's not much healthy food, I always find it. And that doesn't mean I don't have some less healthy food. I like my chicken and dumplings too. I like my Chick-fil-A cookie sometimes. I like road trips. But I also can find vegetables. I can find some good choices. Okay. So again, planning is something you can control. You can also control the choices with what's available to you. You could also choose the restaurant you go to sometimes. You don't always, I say always, right? Because I know sometimes there's exceptions, but you don't always have to go to a restaurant where there's no healthy options. Well, when people tell me, oh my God, I'm in New York City and just all there is pizza. Just New York pizza everywhere. I'm like, really? There are no healthy options in New York City? Like the mecca of food? Come on. Right? So we can control our choices, and we can also control planning ahead a little bit, bringing some healthy snacks. Right? We can also control our boundaries. We can control how much we drink. We can control how many treats we allow ourselves. I don't expect you to go to New York and not have pizza. That's terrible. I love pizza. Y'all know, we have pizza on our cookbook for CMW, right? Love pizza. You can't go to Italy and not have pasta or wine, So I want you to have that, but there's also ways to learn balance and moderation and not make it a free-for-all. And that's what we teach in CMW. We are masters at teaching balance and moderation, what that actually looks like, so you can be in weight loss mode and also in maintenance mode. How to go on vacation and not gain weight. We oftentimes have people lose weight on vacation. Right? But again, this is all about making you feel more empowered. And I want you to think about what you can control. You can control planning ahead a little bit, bringing some things with you, and you can control your choices. Okay? So this week, right, or today rather, I want you to write down your big takeaway from today's talk. I want you to photo proof of your habit. And if you're traveling right now, or this week, or sometime soon, I want you to write down how you're going to plan ahead, or how you're going to make a better choice when you're out. Okay? Make it a great day 3. See you all soon. Bye.